Alright guys, I'm back with another chapter in Deuteronomy. You'll see that I'm back in my office. It's going to be a little bit later tonight. I am blessed with the opportunity to watch JV boys and my varsity boys play some basketball tonight. It's a makeup game for some of our snow days, I believe. My AD's been keeping me up to date on that. She's been fantastic. But we are going to jump into Deuteronomy chapter 15, where the header reads, Release for debtors, and we'll get right into it. At the end of every 7th year, you must cancel the debts of everyone who owes you money. This is how it must be done. Everyone must cancel the loans they have made to their fellow Israelites. They must not demand payment from their neighbors or relatives, for the Lord's time of release has arrived. This release from debt, however, applies only to your fellow Israelites, not the foreigners living among you. There should be no poor among you. For the Lord your God will greatly bless you in the land he is giving you as a special possession. You will receive this blessing if you are careful to obey all the commands of the Lord your God that I am giving you today. The Lord your God will bless you as he promised. You will lend money to many nations, but will never need to borrow. You will rule many nations, but they will not rule over you. But if there are any poor Israelites in your towns, when you arrive in the land the Lord your God is giving you, do not be hard-hearted or tight-fisted toward them. Instead, be generous and lend them whatever they need. Do not be mean-spirited and refuse someone a loan because the year for canceling debts is close at hand. If you refuse to make the loan and the needy person cries out to the Lord, you will be considered guilty of sin. Give generously to the poor, not grudgingly. For the Lord your God will bless you in everything you do. There will always be some in the land who are poor. That is why I am commanding you to share freely with the poor and with other Israelites in need. If a fellow Hebrew sells himself or herself to be your servant and serves you for 6 years, in the 7th year you must set that servant free. When you release a male servant, do not send him away empty-handed. Give him a generous farewell gift from your flock, your threshing floor, and your winepress. Share with him some of the bounty with which the Lord your God has blessed you. Remember that you were once slaves in the land of Egypt, and the Lord your God redeemed you. That is why I am giving you this command. But suppose your servant says, I will not leave you, because he loves you and your family, and he has done well with you. In that case, take an awl and push it through his earlobe into the door. After that, he will be your servant for life, and do the same for your female servants. You must not consider it a hardship when you release your servants. Remember that for 6 years they have given you services worth double the wages of hired workers, and the Lord your God will bless you in all you do. You must set aside for the Lord your God all the firstborn males from the flocks and herds. Do not use the firstborn of your herds to work your fields, and do not shear the firstborn of your flocks. Instead, you and your family must eat these animals in the presence of the Lord your God each year at the place he chooses. But if this firstborn animal has any defect, such as lameness or blindness, or if anything else is wrong with it, you must not sacrifice it to the Lord your God. Instead, use it for food for your family in your hometown. Anyone, whether ceremonially clean or unclean, may eat it, just as anyone may eat a gazelle or deer, but you must not consume the blood. You must pour it out on the ground like water. And that's the end of chapter 15, guys. And so, I'm not going to lie, I was looking forward to the reading of this chapter today. Not this specific chapter in general, but just the reading. I had a very, very, very frustrating day. And I don't know, hearing the reassurances of all things renew. God made these cycles so that even with a broken spirit, we can attack the same problems that maybe we still have the following day, knowing that we can be refreshed and renewed. And he sends those things to us, whether it's just his delivery, whether it's just quiet peace. Maybe it's not peace. Maybe he's preparing you for something else. And so all those things, I'm doing my best to take comfort in them. It's been a very humbling process, just trying to become a better and better leader every single day and falling short many days. And so in pursuit of just wanting to love more people and just like we read here, to having that opportunity to start new and to not hold, I mean, even grudges. You don't hold someone to a debt, even of emotion, that you feel that they owe you. And it's just not the case. It's just not how you should operate. Always love, always release in God's time. And that means as soon as possible. Now with this, we have a specific timeline when there's certain deals struck or vows made that, for slaves, it should be 7 years. On that 7th year, you release them and then give them a piece of what they've been working with and what God's blessed you with. And so that just puts you in a state of always being thankful for even those that work underneath you and or with you, just in a constant state of thankfulness. And so I find myself to be extra thankful today amidst of my extra frustration. And so I don't know, in working through those tough feelings of frustration and knowing that there's possible more frustrations on the way, I'm thankful for God using me. I'm thankful for Him refining me and pruning me and turning me into the person He needs me to be for His sake and His glory. Because I know that that's going to bless myself, the people that I serve, come in contact with, my family. And so, while some days might be harder to smile than others, I'm going to continue to hopefully find the strength for that. And if I can't find it, I know He'll give it to me regardless. So I'm just going to keep leaning on Him. I love you. Jesus loves you. On that note, have a good night. God bless. And I'll be back for chapter 16 of Deuteronomy tomorrow, where the header reads, Passover and the Festival of Unleavened Bread. Have a good night and God bless, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.